My dream of driving to Africa is over. After an entire month of living in my van alone, I lost the plot. At first I thought I'll just tell everybody something catastrophic happened and I had to go home. But between TikTok and YouTube nowadays, I've nearly got 100,000 followers who've supported me throughout the entire journey. So I thought, you guys deserve the truth. My downfall starts the night before getting the ferry. I didn't get a wink of sleep worrying about the ferry, driving on foreign roads. Do I have everything I need? The language barriers, and with no immediate help if anything goes wrong. So I woke up day of ferry, little worse for wear, but the show must go on. Barely eating anything, but I've managed to get the ferry, get to France, drive in France, and get to where I need to be in France to do the fishing the next day. Everything's fine, yes? No. Can't sleep again. I'm in random France. Can't speak to anybody. Who knew that French people speak French? Weird. I've had to buy myself a bottle of whiskey to get myself off to Kip because I knew many more days of this and I was gonna lose the plot. Had another terrible night's sleep, still barely eating anything because I just didn't have time. This was my daily routine for an entire month. Get woke up at 7, not because I want to be up at 7, because cars drove by, because the rain started, because the wind's howling past the van. Need to get up now because I need the toilet. Have to set the toilet up, which is like a 10-minute ordeal. Decide to just get back in bed for 10 minutes and just chill out before I have to go about my day. Get up, have to go find permit to go do the fishing I want to do. Have to find the place that I need to do the fishing at. We're at 11, 12 o'clock now. Now I've got to do the most difficult part. Actually go fishing and actually catch fish, because that's what the whole trip was about. We're 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. Now I've got to go find a place to sleep for the night, cook something to eat, and then chill out for 10 minutes, and then have to make an entire YouTube video and 5 TikToks before I go to sleep tonight. We're 11 o'clock at night. Finally, everything's done. I can put a film on and fall to sleep. Gets woke up at 7 o'clock because the cars drove by, because the rain started, because the wind's howling past the van. That was my entire life for a month. And in the end, I feel like it just started to take its toll a little bit. So we're in France. I've managed to find a fishing license. I've managed to find a place to actually go and do the fishing. Actually managed to catch French barbel. I'm over the moon. Packed everything up, got on the road to the next venue where we're going to be fishing tomorrow. This is where my head fully falls off. Whilst driving to the next place, all of a sudden I get this feeling come over me of just like sheer loneliness. It snowballs into a massive overthinking session. Before I know it, I'm having a full-blown panic attack. I've had to pull over and have to take my clothes off because I'm cold sweating. Now I'm fully losing the plot in the middle of random France in a random Aldi car park. I thought I need to ring somebody, so I've rang my sister. She sort of calmed me down a little bit, but I find in these sort of situations, the best thing you can do, like as a man, is ring another man or lad, because they kind of like bring you into reality a little bit. So I've rang my cousin Dominic and I've been honest about the whole situation and what I'm going through right now, which sort of really helped because the biggest risk to my life in a situation like this is me. So we've talked it out and he's basically said, like, it's not worth me going even deeper into France and fully losing the plot just to make YouTube videos about fishing. So obviously my mental health is far more important than the videos. So that's when I've made the most difficult decision of the whole entire journey. I'm gonna have to quit and go home. I've booked the ferry and made an 11-hour drive back from Amiens, France, near Paris to York. Got the van searched on the way back by UK Customs, which I really didn't need after the day I'd had, but it happened anyway. Finally managed to get home, slept for about 14 hours. I was worse for wear when I got home, believe me. In hindsight, I realised that I fully drove myself into the ground. I was working 80 hours a week and I had half a day off in an entire month, and that was just to take myself to the cinema on my birthday. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, I've lost weight and I don't really have weight to lose. I've still obviously got the van and I'm still going to be adventuring, but driving to Africa alone is definitely going to be off the cards. My problem is, I just don't know anybody as crazy as me to want to do something like this. Between YouTube and TikTok, 5 million of yous decided to tune in, follow the journey and support me throughout the whole thing, and it was you guys that got me as far as I did. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, I really want to thank you all. I couldn't have done it without yous, but despite me losing the plot at the end there, I had the best time of my life. Do it there. Cliff, look at the state of this. I've dragged it down the road, I've bust all the things, the fuel can's broke. Is by far the best park up we've had yet. Look at this.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach.
I just paid £3.50 like shot right there.
Life goes on, it gets so heavy. The wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall. She goes
oh my god!
In the night, the stormy night,
holy shit! I managed to actually catch a sea fish from the shore. The barbel, first ever Y barbel. It's a good £4 fish.
I'm not opening that door today.
This is the River Severn. It's ruined. It's in the background. Yeah. Fished our fair share of flooded rivers of it last week or so, but this might be a nightmare. This is potentially the stop for the night. There's another couple of vans here. I'm gonna give it to you boys right now. No. Yeah. Wait, no. No. Yeah, I've caught a shark! We've got a shark as the one! Right down the River Somme. Frank